Artificial intelligence in music is a very touchy topic, and that's why I created a taxonomy to explain the 7 levels. Level 0 is I can't take it, I don't want to see AI around me, I don't want to see it in my creative process, I don't want to see it in my administrative process. Level 1 is beginning to introduce AI into your administrative process for filing forms, identifying things like that. Level 2 goes into beginning to use AI for an idea spark. That's really it. To suggest titles, to suggest what's latest and greatest in the world, and taking that and using that as an idea spark. Going into level 3 is where you begin to use AI for things like splitting your stems, mixing, mastering, and we get into using things like Lambda. Level 4 is when we begin to use AI for the backing parts, not the lead parts, but the backing band parts. Maybe you are a lead vocalist and you have some elements of AI in the band playing behind you, things like that. Then getting into level 5, we begin going into a split, like a 50-50 split, not allowing AI to over dominate, but you bring some, AI brings some. So you're performing, AI could be performing a little bit, but not more than 8 bars. And then we get into level 6, where is the human beginning to be more of a curator. The composition and the creativity is less from the human side. It's been more of a curator. You could suggest some of the creativity, but not as much. And then we get into level 7. And level 7 is where the AI tool decides what is going to be spoken about, what is going to be composed, how it's going to be sung, what genres. And honestly, level 7 is the part that I'm not too crazy about. Level 8 is really more to describe ambidexterity in your preferences. When you're dealing with elevator music, you don't mind AI, but when you're dealing with music from, let's say, the country of your birth or the country that you're from or your heritage, you get maybe a little bit more selective. You say, no, I don't want to use AI for anything indigenous. I don't mind using it for elevator music. I don't mind using it for that genre or that genre, but this one, no. So it's very important that we understand we can all have different levels of AI tolerance, but we should be respectful, we should get along, we should understand each other's tolerance. And if you're operating a record label or a band, it's good to define these things. I was speaking to a friend just a few minutes ago, and the feedback was my band, they kind of know that I use AI for some things, but they try to rattle my chain a little bit. We got to respect each other.